Well, hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hello, 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 hello. It is cold. It's cold, Success Squad. Mucho frio. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I live in the South and I am cold. I actually had to wear a heavy jacket today. Fabulous, fabulous Friday night. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Megan, Duchess of Advocacy podcast. This is a special edition of Success Talk with special K Thoughts. I missed you too. Hello, everybody. Hello. I took a little 2 week break after the New Year holiday, and it was lovely actually. I kind of sat back and listened to other podcasts. By the way, there are a lot of pro success podcasts out there. So I encourage everybody to listen to us all. All right. I see that the usual suspects are in the house. So, again, welcome, 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 everybody, to Megan, Duchess of Advocacy podcast. This is the special edition Success Talks or Success Talk with Special K Thoughts. It's time to check in. It's time to check in, everybody. Let me know who you be. Let me know where you are from. Let me know where you are at. Success Squad. We are an international squad. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are a global squad. We are wide on all sides of the globe. Yes, yes, yes. The SS is the best. All right. Church Nelly, how you doing? Miss Lydia Washington. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Black Queen. What's up? How you doing, Mr. Loris Williams? Josephine Young. Hello, hello, hello. Boss women. Hey. Yes, indeed. Happy Friday to everybody. Lucy Wynn. Hello. How are you doing? Is it Dari? Wiley? Hello. Hello, hello. Lady Foot. Nice to see you again. Patricia Nixon. Nice to see you again. Is it Dara? Dara Edgehill, welcome, welcome. Gloria Hughes, hello, how are you doing? I hope you guys don't mind me giving you shout outs. Not everybody wants their name shouted out on social media. Cookies and Cream, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. Carolyn, how are you doing? Diane Hawkins, how are you doing? Joan, Common Wealthier, hello, hello, nice to see you again. Oh, this is a different one. Let's see. Is it Twy Five Girls 101? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it Mayra? Mayra V? Hello, how are you doing? Robin Rogers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Mary, Miss Mary, welcome, welcome, welcome. Annie, welcome, welcome, welcome. I like giving Success Squad people shout outs because, we are family. We are family, right? How are you doing, Valerie? Nice to see you again. All right, all right, all right. Mr. Kenneth, hello, hello. How are you doing? Angela, how are you doing? Gwendolyn, how are you doing? Let's see. May? Is that how you say that? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sarah, how are you? Audrey Davis, how are you? Nice to see you again. Joan Garcia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Miss Beverly, how are you doing? It's nice to see you again, as always. Sherry Ware, hello, hello. Nice to see you again, as always. Let's see, I'm going to spell this one Tearih. Welcome. Vanessa Jones, welcome. Bernadine Robinson, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Helene, I hope I'm saying your name right. Heleen. Welcome, welcome to Success Talk. Miss Reba, welcome. Miss Pamela, welcome. Dee Dee, welcome. Christine, welcome. Joy Angel, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Is it Sistren? Cece? Hope I'm saying that right. Sistren. Welcome. Miss Catherine Bird, welcome. Miss Helen, welcome. Miss Gwendolyn, welcome. Welcome back. Mr. Arnold Sanders, welcome. Now I'm going to start giving shout outs to where you guys are from. I see Texas in the house, LA. Of course, LA has got to be in the house. Somebody from Cali has to be in the house when we do Success Talk, right? Shout out to the San Francisco 49ers. They beat them Cowboys. Well, they barely beat the Cowboys, right? They barely beat the Cowboys. Whoo, that fourth quarter was horrible. It was ratchet. I mean, it was sloppy. The fourth quarter in that football game between the Niners and the Cowboys was sloppy, but hey, at least the Niners pulled it off. I have to admit, though, I do worry about them playing Wisconsin. I'm not too sure if they're going to beat them boys, but hey, I'll keep my fingers crossed. Brooklyn is in the house. Michigan is in the house. Utah is in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Georgia, of course, my neighbor has to be in the house, right? Utah is in the house. Michigan is in the house. Of course, Texas. Bronx. Is it cold in the Bronx? I bet it's cold in the Bronx. It's got to be cold in the Bronx. I'm pretty sure it's cold in Brooklyn too. All the stores, all the states up north have got to be cold because if it is cold in South Carolina, then I know it's extra, extra cold up north. Colorado Springs, Delaware. I know is it snowing in Delaware? Let's see. It's raining in Amsterdam. Amsterdam in the house. North Carolina in the house. All right. Let's see. Virginia's in the house. Awesome. Ohio's in the house. Louisiana, hey. How you doing, Louisiana? Is it cold in Louisiana? But you know what? At the end of the day, I know it's cold in Canada. Ladyfoot, is it cold in Canada? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Like I said, we are a global squad. We are wide on all sides. New Orleans, the UK is in the house. I think that is a beautiful thing. I love seeing squaddies from the UK. I know it's an odd time for people who are living in the UK. So, welcome to Success Talk. All right, because we're going to talk about our faves, and a lot has happened since the last time we did a live podcast, right? Black Queen, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the donations because what we do with the donations is we put it right back in to these podcasts and we put it right back into the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Black Queen. Much appreciated. All right, squatties, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're at 145 in the chat. Everybody, let's do a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button because we are going to have fun like we usually always do, right? Don't we usually have fun during Sexist Talk? Right? Don't we usually have fun? I know I have a lot of fun during Sexist Talk. Who said boo Niners? Somebody about to get, see, somebody about to make me catch a case. Boo, who? Mr. Arnold, you tripping. Oh, you know why? You from Texas, aren't you? Boo Niners. Don't let me catch you in the streets, okay? Don't let me catch you in the streets. Hello, hello, world success. How you doing, Baron? Thank you, Vanessa Jones. We really, really do appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, everybody. Like I said, thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. Thumbs up. Let's get some flowers going. Let's get some roses going. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Because, of course, we're going to talk some shit, but we're also going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate our faves because they continue to do positive things and they continue to put some positivity out there in the atmosphere, right? So, we're going to go ahead and start, and we are going to talk about some good news. Yeah, yeah, buddy. We're going to talk about some good news. Okay, this is really good news, Sexa Squad. I mean, it's really, really good news. So let's go ahead and start off and talk about some good news. Okay, Prince Andrew, Prince Andrew's nasty ass. Okay, he has to go to trial, right? He's got to go to trial for his sexual assault rape case. Isn't that great? He's got to go to trial. Hand clap for that. Hand clap for that. Prince Andrew, the nasty nonce, has to go to trial for his sexual assault rape case against a minor. Okay. And you hear people say, oh, she was 17, she was 17, she was 17. At the end of the day, okay, she was a 17-year-old that was being sex trafficked. All right. So, Prince Andrew, his nasty ass, he's got to go to trial. Okay. He lost his royal patronages and his honorary royal military appointments. So, hand clap for that. Hand clap. All right. And the only reason why he lost his royal military appointments was because old Crooked Lizzie was pressured. She was pressured, right? She was pressured, right, by the British veteran military community. Lizzie was pressured. If Lizzie wasn't pressured, please believe me when I say Prince Andrew's nasty ass would still have his royal military appointments. He would still have his patronages, right? He would still have that shit, right? We all know it. I mean, we all know this, right? Sexy Squad, we all know this. But good old Crooked Lizzie, she was being pressured. The pressure was coming down from the military, the British military community. And they was like, hey, Nasty Andrew, he got to go. He's got to go. We are not going to salute somebody who's being accused of raping minors. We're not going to salute and bow down to somebody who's being accused of having sex with women that are being sex trafficked. Okay, so Lizzie, she bowed down to the pressure. She probably called, her favorite son, had him come to the crib. And she said, listen, son, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to give this shit up. Sorry, you got to give it up. Okay. So there you go. Prince Andrew, he lost his royal military appointments, he lost his patronages, and and he still got to go to trial. So again, hand clap, thumbs up, flowers, flowers, flowers for that. Drinks, toast. I think I'm going to go ahead and drink to that. That's a beautiful thing. But again, like I said, old Crooked Lizzie, she had to be pressured to do that. All right, enough about that bullshit. because we're going to end up talking about Nasty Nonce later on in the show. All right, we'll talk about him later on the show. All right, more good news. More good news. Okay. On Martin Luther King Jr. Day, okay, news came out that our faves, that our faves, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, provided two black owned food trucks for service project volunteers. Okay. Now, what service project volunteers do is that they register and educate voters and collect items for homeless people. Okay. So, what the Duke and Duchess of Sussex did was that they provided two black owned food trucks. Now, this is in Atlanta, Georgia. All right. On Martin Luther King Day. And what these two black owned food trucks did was that they provided free food. All right. There's nothing like some free food on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Okay. Because you know that food's going to be good, right? It's going to be good. So that's what they did. People who work for service project volunteers, they got some free food from these black owned food trucks. And I mean, it was just beautiful to see that. I'm pretty sure everybody in the Success Squad knew that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex was going to do something on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, right? We all knew that because that day is known as a day of service, right? Martin Luther King Day, MLK Day, is known as a day of service. So it wasn't surprising that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex did something in regards to a day of service. So, hand clap for Harry and Meghan for doing that. I mean, that was a beautiful thing. Um, People who volunteered, they got some free food, and I'm pretty sure the free food was good. But, not only did they provide free food for these volunteers, but they also, right, helped out these black owned food trucks because look at the free advertisement that these black owned food trucks got, right? Their businesses got free advertisement. Okay. So think about all of the people who were walking around in Atlanta, Georgia on MLK Day and they saw those food trucks. Okay. So that, I mean, that was free advertisement. Okay. So I mean it was a win situation for everybody. So hand clap for that. Hand clap for that. Flowers, roses, thumbs up. I mean, that was a beautiful thing. All right. And you know, what was also awesome was that Bernice King, okay, Dr. Martin Luther King's daughter, okay, she thanked Harry and Meghan on Twitter. Did you guys see that? Right? Did you guys see that? I mean, she thanked Harry and Meghan on Twitter. Okay. I mean, that says a lot about someone's character when Bernice King, the daughter of Martin Luther King Jr., thanks someone and is grateful for their graciousness. I mean, isn't that a beautiful thing? I mean, that not is it just a beautiful thing, but I mean, like I said, it really speaks to somebody's character. And not only did she just do it on Twitter, I mean, she did it on Instagram as well. And that's not the only time, Sexa Squad, right? That's not the only time that Bernice King has acknowledged Harry and Meghan, but more so Meghan. All right. She's acknowledged Meghan before, right? She has acknowledged Meghan before. But I wanted to read, okay, I wanted to read what Bernice King actually said on Twitter. All right. This is what she actually said. Thank you, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, for providing local black owned food trucks for at the King Center King Day Community Service Project volunteers today. I am so grateful for your graciousness in honoring my father. Okay. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, what did you guys think about that? Let me see what's going on in the chat. We are up to 200 in the chat. That is a beautiful thing. What did you guys think about what Harry and Meghan did on MLK Day? What did you guys think about Bernice King's shout out and her thank you, giving the Duke and Duchess, right? Telling them thank you. Thank you for what you're doing and thank you for your graciousness. Uh-oh. I'm reading in the chat that there's a troll. Is there a troll in here? We got to really watch out for trolls because you guys know it's hot, right? I mean, it's hot right now. Okay. Okay. Boozy, I mean, Christopher, he's got us kind of hot. He's got us in a hot space right now because what he's doing, calling out these haters, right? Really putting these haters out there to shine in their glory, right? And we'll talk a little bit about that. But is the troll gone? Okay, Sherry, you blocked the troll. Okay, you guys took the troll down. I'm gonna have to start making you usual suspects moderators. All right, Tosh Mack says, I love the appreciation and the celebration of a great man. I mean, it was awesome, wasn't it? It was awesome. Yes, that's typical of the successes. And thank you, Dr. Bernice King. Sherry, I'm going to make you a moderator. You, Church Nelly, Lydia. I mean, it was just awesome. It really, really, really was. And MLK, that's such a special day, right? It's a special day. It's a day of service. Okay. And what are the Duke and Duchess of Sussex? Service is what? What did they say? Service is universal, right? Service is universal. All right. We're going to still talk about the King family. Okay. I'm going to still talk about the King family and what I see as a relationship. And I'm trust me, I'm not trying to say that I know what type of relationship that Harry and Meghan have with the King family. Okay. I don't know. But evidently those guys are in some type of communication. All right. Let me remind you, Success Squad, okay, about what Martin Luther King III said, okay, about his perception in regards to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex's treatment in Britain. Remember what he said? He said that he was greatly disappointed by Britain's treatment of the Duchess of Sussex. Remember that? And I'm not trying to say that it's all Britain. I dare not try to say nothing like that because I know that we have a lot of UK squatties. Okay. But remember when Martin Luther King III said that? Remember when he said that he was greatly disappointed by Britain's treatment of the Duchess of Sussex? Right? Now, I'm going to pull this article up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, I am. Okay. I'm going to pull this article up and I'm going to remind you, Success Squad, of what Martin Luther King III had to say about his perception in regards to the UK's treatment of the Duchess of Sussex, who is half African American. Okay? Now stick with me because there is a method to my madness here. All right. You got Bernice King, who thanks Harry and Meghan on Twitter, thanks them on IG, thanks them for their graciousness. Okay. Bernice King in the past on Twitter, okay, has quoted some of the things that the Duchess has said. Okay. I think Bernice King quoted what was the quote that Bernice King that it's not rude, it's racist. Help me out in the chat. Remember that quote that Megan had said? I'll pull it up later because I want to make sure that I get it right. But let me pull this article up about what Dr. Martin Luther King the third said in regards to his perception to how Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, was treated in Britain. Okay. Martin Luther King the third, he said he is greatly disappointed by Britain's treatment of the Duchess of Sussex. Okay. There you go. Thank you, Miss Beverly. Rude and racist are not the same. Okay. That's what Dr. Bernice King quoted on Twitter. And there were some other things that she actually quoted on Twitter that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, actually said. But let me go ahead and talk about Dr. Bernice King's brother. Okay. Martin Luther King III said he wasn't surprised by Britain's treatment of Meghan Markle because the institutions have been structured in a certain way. Okay. He also said when you operate as Harry, just happening to fall in love with someone who was not in the traditional set of circumstances, then there was going to be pushback. Okay. Quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King III. All right. Remember that? So this is where I'm headed at, right? This is where I'm headed at. Okay. And some of you squatties already know where I'm getting ready to veer off to, right? So, recap. You got Harry and Meghan, okay, providing two black-owned food trucks in Atlanta, Georgia, on MLK Day. They provide two black-owned food trucks to Service Project volunteers, okay, so they can eat free, okay, in Atlanta, Georgia, on MLK Day because they are honoring Martin Luther King Day, right? You got Bernice King, who in the past, okay, has shown, or I should say, has been supportive towards Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, right? She's tweeted certain things that Meghan has said, and you could tell that she's supportive of Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Okay. You got Martin Luther King Jr. the third, who said it with his whole chest, right? That he was greatly disappointed in the way that the UK treated Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. And he went on to say, and I'm generalizing, how, it's traditional for institutions like the monarchy basically to be racist. That's basically what he said, right? And of course, I'm generalizing. All right. So, why was it that on my Twitter feed, I see Buckingham Palace had their band playing Happy Birthday at the changing of the guard to pay tribute to Martin Luther King on Martin Luther King Day? Why did I see that? Why did I see that on my Twitter feed? Are you serious? No, did I not see? Did I really see Buckingham Palace have their band playing Happy Birthday at the changing of the guard to pay tribute to Martin Luther King on MLK Day. Did I see that bullshit? Did you guys see that bullshit? I mean, wasn't that an insult? Wasn't that a huge insult to Dr. Martin Luther King? Has Buckingham Palace, has the royal family, has the monarchy, has the institution ever in life ever paid tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King on MLK Day? I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe they have. I don't know. Okay, you girl, you absolutely right. I mean, tone deaf and insulting, right? Wasn't that tone deaf and insulting? You mean to tell me that the royal family has an half black, right? Some they have a family member that is half African American. Okay. They have a family member that is half African American that they don't give two FFs about. All right. They don't give two FFs about this rural family member. Okay. They didn't care that she was having suicidal thoughts. Right. They didn't care that she was being vilified, crucified, dehumanized. Right. They didn't want to give her child a title when his grandfather becomes king. Okay. But all of a sudden, you know what I mean? But once that half African American royal family member leaves and moves to America, all of a sudden now you guys want to pay tributes to Martin Luther King Jr., to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Really? Really? It's like, how fool do they think people are? Like, seriously. Yes, it gave me a headache too. It almost honestly, I had to go take a shot. I had to go get me a little yak and take a shot because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, it was the most insulting, disrespectful, hypocritical thing I've seen in my life. Okay? I mean, that was just crazy. Yes, it was disrespectful. It was so disrespectful. Okay. I mean, it was so disrespectful. It was so embarrassing. Okay. Got out there playing happy birthday during the changing of the guard. Like that's supposed to, like that means that see, we're playing the change of guard. I mean, at the change of guard, okay, we're playing happy birthday, paying tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King on MLK Day. So that means that we are not a racist family, right? They really honestly think that just because during the change of guard that they played happy birthday to Dr. Martin Luther King, that proves that they are not a racist family. It's like, how tone deaf can you be? Okay. But anyway, again, I don't know. Did they do this last year as well? Maybe they did. Maybe they did. I don't know. But to me, it just seemed like it was just so tone deaf. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and move on because I get so tired of them. But you got to call their hypocrisy out. You really, really, really do. You got to call that bullshit out. All right? Now, moving on. Prince Harry, Prince Harry, Prince Harry, Prince Harry. Prince Harry, the people's prince, the global prince. Okay? He is being punished, Success Squad. Prince Harry is being punished, you guys. I mean, he's been being punished. Okay. I mean, he's been getting disciplined. Okay, since he started dating Megan, Duchess of Sussex. Okay, but he's being punished. The punishment continues. It continues. The punishment of Prince Harry marrying a biracial woman of African American ancestry. He's being punished. Okay, he continues to be punished. All right. I mean, the royal family is so mad. I mean, they are so mad at Prince Harry. I mean, they are so mad to the point that they are willing to risk his life, his wife's life. Well, they don't really give a damn about his wife. We all know that, right? But they're willing to risk his wife's life and his children's lives by not making sure that he has the proper security when he and his family visit the UK. Okay? I mean, it's like they seriously, they are willing, right? They are willing to put his life at risk because that's how mad they are that Prince Harry has married a half black woman. Okay? Now, Success Squad, we all know what happened this week. How the news broke, right? The news broke that Prince Harry, okay, he has concerns. He has concerns. He has concerns that when he and his family, if they go to the UK, that they're not safe. They will not be safe in the UK. And I mean, that's a sad state of affairs right there. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad when you have, you know, a royal prince that says that, hey, if I come back to the UK, right? If me and my family come back to the UK, I really feel like we'll be in danger. Okay, what does that say? What what I'm saying? Like, what does that say about the UK? I mean, that's just horrible. That's that is. I mean, I can't even. I have no words. I have no words for that. Okay, it's a sad state of affairs when you have a British royal prince that says that, hey, I do not feel that me and my family, my innocent children, will be safe if we return back to the UK. I mean, that's just horrible. Okay. But again, it is foul. It is so foul. I mean, it's again, I have no words. I mean, I, and we all know why Prince Harry released a statement, right? Because of course, somebody in that ratchet royal family, okay, leaked. This stuff was leaked. Okay. So apparently there was some article in one of them trash ass toe fungus toilet water British tabloids. It probably was the Daily Fail, right? They had written a story, something about how I guess something about Prince Harry was trying to sue Britain, right? Was it that the story? I think I'm not going to go too much into that bullshit, okay? Because I don't want to give them too much shine on Success Talk, but there was some story, right, saying Prince Harry was going to sue Britain because there was this judicial review coming, and apparently this has been going on for a while. There's a judicial Prince Harry wants a judicial review, okay, because he's been turned down. This happened in September of 2021, right? Prince Harry has requested, okay, royal protection, metro police protection, okay, for when he comes to the UK or for when he and his family comes to the UK, okay? And he's saying that he will pay for it. All right? He is saying that he will pay for this. All right? But he feels that he needs I guess the rural protection officers and the Metro Police, right, as security because his security guys, his security team that he has in the US, they have no jurisdiction. Okay. They can't come to the UK, right, and carry guns, and they will not have access to any type of intelligence that reveals that Prince Harry's, that there's some type of threat, right? That there's some type of planned threat or coordinated attack against Prince Harry and his family. Okay. So that's basically what he's saying. So he's saying that his guys, his security team that he has in the United States, right? They have no jurisdiction in the UK. Okay. So he's saying that he is willing to pay for rural protection or metro police protection, right? Because those guys carry guns and they have access to intelligence in regards to if there's any type of planned coordinated attack or if there's some type of danger or threat to him and his family when they're in the UK. So I mean it absolutely makes sense why he would want royal protection, right? Or metro police protection. Okay. And he's saying he's willing to pay for it, right? But of course, so let me go back a little bit. Apparently, when Prince Harry came out here for his grandfather's funeral, right, he had that protection. Okay, that's what I read. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. But apparently, right, um, when Prince Harry, came out for his grandfather's funeral, that he had royal protection and there was no problems. Apparently, the rural protection, the rural protection, people and the Metro Police actually met Prince Harry and his American security team at um, the airport, and everything went smoothly. Everything was fine. Everything was great. Okay. But apparently, things changed when he came out for the Princess Diana statue reveal. He wasn't offered the same thing. Okay, so he came out and he had no rural protection officers and he had no metro police officers that were protecting him. So he basically was out there, I should say, as a sitting duck during the revealing of the Princess Diana statue. Okay. So apparently this has been going on for a while, right? It's been going on for a while. And so Prince Harry's like, "Hey, you know, why the change?" That is the purpose of the judicial review. He wants to know why are they being inconsistent. It's like explain to me why you guys offered me this service, right? When I came out to my grandfather's funeral, but when I came out to my mother's, statue revealing, you know, you didn't offer the same service. You didn't offer me the same security protection when I'm willing to pay for it. Okay. He's not suing Britain. Okay. He's not backstabbing his grandmother. I hate it when they use his grandmother. It's like they weaponize his grandmother against him. Okay. They weaponize Queen Elizabeth against her grandson. I hate when they do that. It's like, make up your mind. Is she a queen, a monarch that is a businesswoman? Okay. Or is she a grandmother? I mean, I understand that she's both, but when it comes to the business of the UK, she's not in her grandmother role, god damn it. Okay? When she is doing the business of the UK, when she is doing the business in the monarch role, she is a queen. She's acting in the role of a queen. She's not acting in the role of a grandmother, asshole. I, I mean, I hate it when they do that. They weaponize his grandmother against him. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay. So that is the purpose of the judicial review. He wants to know why, when I came out here for my grandfather's funeral, that I had the rural protection officers, that I had the metro police officers. Everybody met me and my security team from the United States, and we all coordinated together, and everything was great. But when I came out here for my mother's statue revealing, there was no rural protection officers and there was no metro police. I was like a sitting duck. And when I went to I guess he went to an award ceremony, the Well Child award ceremony, that he was hunted down by paparazzi, right? So you can't, and that's another thing that let's really let that sink in about the paparazzi changing him. I'm not changing him. I'm sorry, chasing him. Okay, let's really talk about that. Okay, how come the paparazzi did not chase him when he came for his grandfather's funeral? Okay, how come the paparazzi didn't chase Prince Harry when he came for his grandfather's funeral? Okay, but all of a sudden they chase him when he comes and he does not have the royal protection officers protecting him and he doesn't have the metro police protecting him, right? So they were able to chase the paparazzi was able to chase him. How did the paparazzi know? How did they get that information? Interesting, right? I mean, just let that sink in. They didn't paparazzi didn't bother him during his grandfather's funeral when he had the royal protection and the protection of the metro police. Oh, but when he didn't have the royal protection and the metro police protection, all of a sudden paparazzi's chasing him all around London. Interesting. Just let that sink in. Okay. Just let that sink in. Okay. What happened to his mother? What the hell happened to What happened to Princess Diana? She was chased by mother freaking paparazzi and she lost her life. Okay? It's not just a feeling that Prince Harry has. I'm tired of hearing these royal commentators talk about that he's over exaggerating and he has a feeling that his life is in danger. No, it's a real threat. It's a real safety, security threat. Okay? In regards to being chased by paparazzi. Because these paparazzi people, they're crazy. They're fool. They will do anything to get next to Prince Harry. And you know that they will do anything to get next to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and the children. They will put their own lives in danger just to get a picture of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's kids. They really would. They would put their own lives in danger. Okay? So, I mean, I just thought that was pretty interesting that, oh, all of a sudden now, all of a sudden now, the paparazzi is chasing Prince Harry all around the UK when he doesn't have royal protection security, when he doesn't have metro police security. They're chasing him all around London now. But they didn't do that when he had that type of security. Royal family, are you really willing to take that fucking chance? You hate your grandson that much for marrying a half black woman that you're willing to put his life in danger? Like, really? I mean, racism is something else, boy. It really, really is. Yes, they do. I feel that way. And people really honestly think that we be over exaggerating Sex Squad. They really, really do. They think we be over exaggerating when we say stuff like that. We had another troll. Did you guys get him out? I'm pretty sure the trolls are going to be on fire. Okay. Let me know who the troll is. If If you guys can't get them out, I'll get them out. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Joan. But I mean, it's just crazy. They are seriously willing to put their grandson's life at risk. Prince Charles, sorry, motherfucker. He's willing to put his son's life at risk because he's that mad that his son married a half black woman and moved to America. He's that mad. He is that mad. Okay. Back to what I was saying about Queen Elizabeth. Oh, Lizzie. Okay. Back to what I was saying about her. Queen Elizabeth is head of freaking state. Okay. She is head of freaking state. She is the head state. All right. Now they're claiming that Prince Harry is suing Britain. So therefore he's suing his grandmother. Okay. You can't tell me. All right. And you'll never convince me that Queen Elizabeth is not in agreement with this is that well, let me say it like this. You can't tell me, you'll never convince me that Queen Elizabeth is not in agreement with the decision by the Homeland, I guess, Security Office of Prince Harry not being allowed to pay for royal protection and Metro Police protection. Okay, you can't tell me that she's not in agreement with that. She's in agreement with that. Okay, she knows exactly what's going on. Okay, and she is in agreement with her own grandson not being allowed to pay for royal protection and Metro Police protection. Okay, she's in agreement with that shit. She is in agreement with that bullshit. All right. Ain't no way in the world you could say that she's this loving grandmother and that he's stabbing her in the heart. It's another dagger to her heart when she is in agreement with her own grandson not being able to pay for royal protection. All right. That makes absolutely no sense. Make it make sense. Prince Charles, that's sorry, mofo. That's sorry, moo moo. You are the future king. The future king. You can make this work. It's so simple. It's so easy. It's not that hard. He can make this work, people. All he has to do is say, "Hey, when Prince Harry is here, okay, that the Royal Protection police officers, whatever the hell they are, right? All he has to do is say, "Hey, we will provide the security and we will pay for it." That's all he has to say. That is all he has to say, and he can make this go away, right? He can make this go away. You guys said there was another troll. I think I got rid of her. Told you guys the trolls they gonna be on fire because they mad. They are mad, right? They mad, mad, mad because Christopher. He got their panties on fire, right? Christopher got them. He got them haters' panties on fire. All right. All right, back to what I was saying. I see 319 in the chat. That's a beautiful thing. Once we get over 300, it's awesome. It's awesome. So, back to what I was saying about the security, right? That's what I say. Good. Let them stay mad. Let them stay mad. But she is though. Betty is in agreement with all of it, she's in agreement with Randy Annie keeping his security too. She is. Don't let them fool you. Prince Andrew still gets royal protection that's paid for by the British taxpayer, right? He still gets it. He still gets it. Oh, she's still in here? I got to catch her. Her, he, she, or it. Thank you, Bernadine. We appreciate it. Who is it? Cinderella of 1463? Let's see. Let me go up, 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 up. Okay. I'm loaded here with you guys. What? All right. I got him. I got rid of him. We should be good to go now. Miss Bernadine Robinson, thank you for your donation. It helps, it helps, it helps. So we appreciate it. Right? But back to what I was saying about Prince Charles. Right? I mean, he can simply fix this situation. It's not that hard. It's easy. He can easily say, hey, when Prince Harry is here, I will make sure that my royal protection officers protect him and we will pay for the cost at the snap of a finger. Bam. And make all that nonsense go away. Okay. Just make it go away. It goes to show you what type of father Prince Charles really is. I mean, it really does. It really goes to show you what type of father he is. Right. And it's interesting how this story got leaked. First of all, who do you guys think leaked this story? Because none of us knew that this was going on, right? None of us knew that this was going on. Okay. Somebody said that Prince Charles did it for oh, really? And her children? Prince Charles provided royal protection security for Camilla and her children? Get the hell out of here. Are you serious? Now, ain't that some bullshit? But he can't do it for his own son and his son's family, his grandchildren. Okay. I mean, I don't know who advises the royal family. I don't know who advises them. But man, don't they realize that the whole world is watching them? Do they not understand that the whole world is watching them? Or do they think that the world just revolves around the UK? Dude, California is bigger than the UK, okay? But it's like, dude, the whole world is watching you. Okay? So back to what I was saying. Who do you guys think leaked the story? You think will not leak the story? Somebody leaked the story. Okay, because like I said, none of us knew that this was going on. And we didn't need to know that this was going on, right? This was really none of our business. Okay? This was really none of our business. That Prince Harry fighting for security, you know, that's a husband and a father that is fighting for security for his family. Okay, let Prince Harry do Prince Harry. It was none of our business. Okay, it was none of our business. So who do you guys think lead the story? I see a couple of will nots in the chat that feel like that he leaked the story. Okay, and we all know why the story was leaked, right? We all know why the story was leaked. Okay, the story was leaked because Prince Andrew was getting too much heat in the press, right? The global press was printing stories and reporting about Prince Andrew's nasty shit, right? And it was making the royal family look bad, right? It was making the royal family look bad. Okay. So, boom, they leaked this story. So who do you guys think leaked the story. I see some will nots. I thought I saw somebody saying here that they felt that Boris Johnson leaked the story, right? Okay, because I don't know too much about UK politics, but let me tell you something. The Boris Johnson story, it's getting a lot of play on CNN. Okay, a lot of play. So, do you guys think that the royal family was in cahoots with Boris Johnson to leak the story? Because Boris Johnson, obviously, he knew about the security stuff, right? Because he's government. Okay, so he knew about the security stuff. He knew that Prince Harry had filed, this judicial review, right? So you guys think that the royal family and Boris Johnson were in cahoots together to leak this story? I see some yeps. Yep. I see some yeses. Yes. Yep. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Ta- ta- that was funny. Yes. But see, I wouldn't be surprised if Boris Johnson leaked the story. I really honestly wouldn't because he's in a lot of hot water, right? I mean, he's even got a lot of members in his own party that want him to resign. Okay. And now he's using his own child as a shield to protect him. Right? I read somewhere that, his baby's got COVID. And if his baby has COVID, God bless that baby. And I hope that baby gets well. Because that's a precious, innocent child. Okay. So we're not even gonna go there. But I mean, he's coming up with all kinds of stuff, right, to save his job. Okay. So I mean, to me, it just makes the world. I don't know who advises them. Okay. But they got to get rid of that 1800 playbook because this is a global issue. All right. I mean, I saw them report about it on CNN numerous times. Okay. It's crazy on CNN and some other news media outlets, right? They were reporting Boris Johnson's bullshit, how he's a liar and how he's partying it up during COVID. Okay, and how he's apologizing. And then they're running stories over here in the United States on CNN and other news media outlets how the UK government will not allow Prince Harry to pay for his own security, and how Prince Harry is really worried about coming to the UK and bringing his family to the UK because he feels like that they won't be safe. Is that the type of global brand that the UK and the monarchy want? I mean, is that the type of authority that they want? Not authority, I'm sorry. Is that the type of brand that they want? I mean, that is just crazy. And it's horrible. And the UK, I mean, not the UK, but the British monarchy, they're looking mighty ratchet right now. But what's interesting to me is that they really honestly think they're winning. They do. They really well, I'm not too sure if they really honestly think that. I mean, it could be that they're just fronting like they feel like that they're winning the messaging, right? That these royal road reporters and these commentators really honestly feel like that they're winning this messaging that Prince Harry is just a spoiled brat and he's just trying to pay for everything that he wants, right? But people globally really see that this is just horrible. This situation is just horrible. If you're supposed to be this loving family that has all these great values, right? And you're all about family and you're all about tradition and you're all about loyalty, right? How in the hell do you have a grandson who is a prince, right? Who is going to be the son of the future king, who right now, as we speak, is the grandson of the monarch out here saying with his whole chest that he can't bring his family to the UK because he does not feel that they will be safe, and you are denying him the opportunity to pay for the proper security. Make it make sense. But you can't. You can't make it make sense. The only way that you can make it make sense is because they are punishing him because he married a woman that is half black. And the dagger is that she's, well, not the dagger. The dagger is that she's half black. Okay. And twisting of the dagger is that she's American, right? Hello from Southern California. How you doing, Sandy? All right. We still have more trolls in the chat. These trolls are on fire. Yeah, you're right. I do need to set up moderators. Let's see. I'll do that at the next show. How about that? But you know what? Haters, yeah, they could be annoying. But when you have haters, like seriously, when you have haters, that just goes to show that whoever they're hating on is thriving, right? They're thriving. They are winning. Because people hate on people when they're thriving and they're winning, right? And that's exactly what Harry and Meghan are doing. They are thriving and they are winning. And Prince Harry is fighting for his family, right? He is fighting for his family. And the royal family hates that. They can't stand that. They can't believe that he rather be her husband than be a British prince. Okay? They hate that. They can't believe that. All right? They just can't stand that. Somebody said William is boring as hell. And it's gonna speaking of William, it's gonna be very interesting when he comes to the United States. Right. That is going to be very interesting because let me tell you something. These American reporters have no filter. Okay. They're gonna ask him some questions. All right. And he's not gonna be prepared. He thinks that he can get away with acting like he can't hear, or he thinks that his little royal muppets that surround him will be able to protect him from the American press. But that's not going to happen. Okay? These American reporters are going to shout questions to him. Okay? And he's going to look horrible. So that American trip that will not and cannot are going to do whenever it is. That's going to be a very, very, very interesting trip because I'm telling you, and we all know, the focus is going to be on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. That's what the headlines are going to be. That's what the headlines are going to be. Okay. When will not and cannot come to the United States for his whatever he's coming over here for. What is he coming over here for? For his little environmental project. And see, if I was Canada, I don't know if anybody from Canada is in the chat, but if I was from Canada, if I was if I was Canadian living in Canada and I was a monarchist, I'd be pissed the hell off. I would be pissed the hell off because I would be like, how in the hell are you going to go to America and not Canada? What the hell does America have to do with you, will not, and cannot? Canada is your Commonwealth country, right? Is Canada Commonwealth, or is Canada just the Queen Elizabeth is just head of state in Canada, right? Queen Elizabeth is head of state in Canada. Right. It's called Earthshot. Okay, Earthshot. Somebody said he plagiarized Earthshot. Okay. The 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 Shambridges. Boy, let me tell you something, Sex Squad. There are so many nicknames for that couple. My God. There are so many nicknames. You got I saw Skull and Bones. That almost took me out. Woo! Skull and Bones. That almost took me out. Oh my gosh. But again, thank you, Ty Fletcher. We appreciate the donation. Okay, somebody in the chat said I thought somebody's in the okay, Canada is Commonwealth. Okay, so Canada is Commonwealth country. Why is Skull and Bones? Why are they coming to I mean, why are Skull and Bones? Let me get this right. Get this right, Special K thoughts. Get this right. Why are Skull and Bones will not, cannot, Mumbleina, wills? Why? You know, this brings me back to the nicknames that we have for that couple. Somebody on Twitter, the Success called Mumbleina Kateria. Oh, that was so funny. But anyway, why is that couple coming to North America and the country that they're going to is Canada? See, I'm getting mixed up again. My bad. Why is that couple coming to North America and the country that they're going to is America and not Canada, that is a Commonwealth country? Why? Why is Bullium and was it Kati? How do you say how do you say that, Black Queen? Why is that couple coming to North America and the country that they're visiting is America and not Canada, which is a Commonwealth country, a country where the Queen is head of state? See, if I was Canadian living in Canada and I was a monarchist, I would be so pissed off. I would be pissed. I mean, the disrespect. Why why is the monarchy, why is the royal family being so disrespectful to Canada? Why are they treating Canada like stepchildren? Why? Why? Why you doing that to Canada? What did Canada do to you, royal family? Like why? Why? The disrespect to Canada, our northern American brothers and sisters. Oh, the disrespect. But it just goes to show you, like somebody said, Harriet and Meghan, they set the standard. Okay. They set the standard. Will not and cannot, Skull and Bones, Wills and Mumbleina. Saw somebody say, call her Mac Mumbles. I mean, there's all kinds of names out there. So, Baltimore and Grinny. No, you didn't. No, you did. What? Hand clap for that. Hand clap. Baltimore and Grinny. No, you didn't. Hand clap. Thumbs up. Woo! Y'all killing me. Raged and aged. Yeah. I try not to really pick at women's looks, but She looking tired, okay? She looking a little tired, okay? Muy cansada. She looking a little tired. Them pictures, them pictures didn't do her no justice. Okay? Come on now. She looking a little tired, but hey, that's their future what queen consort, whatever the hell that means. Okay? Is she looking a little tired? I hope she's okay. Okay? I hope she's okay. Cause I just, hey, people speculate about Megan all the time, right? They dog Megan out and put out these conspiracy theories about Megan and talk all kinds of shit about Megan. But I don't know. I think there's a lot going on in that marriage. Bloop. The body language, right? Think about it. The body language between those two. You know what I'm saying? And she be trying to make eye contact with Will Not, and he just be frowning, just be frowning, and she just be looking tired. You know, little thin, right? Mm. Huh. I don't know. Shoot them glamour shots. Mm. You know, them glamour shots. All right. Walmart and Kmart. Y'all too much. Them glamour shots. All right. Um um woo. I I have no words when it comes to those glamour shots. I really honestly don't. I mean, I tried to honestly give her the benefit of the doubt when I looked at them pictures because they was all over my timeline. Okay. They was all over my freaking timeline. And I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but mm, I don't know. I mean, what did you guys think of the glamour shots? Let me tell you something. Over here in the United States, they tried to play up her glamour shots like in, like some of these news magazines and stuff. Not news magazines, but in some of these gossip magazines. But I mean, she rarely got any play on TV in regards to the news media out here. Okay. Megan, Duchess of Sussex, her 40th birthday, that shit was all over the TV. Everybody was reporting about that. Okay. I mean, that was a big deal. And it lasted for like a week. Okay. But you know who? Her 40th birthday, them glamour shots, you know, I really honestly didn't see a big old whoop-de doo doo about that 40th birthday and them glamour shots. I mean, maybe it played very well in the UK, but all right, anyway, let her do her. If she liked it, then hey, I loved it. But like somebody said, it did remind you of the daughter of the Confederacy or the women of the Confederacy. It really did. It had that type of vibe to it, didn't it? I mean, it really did. Honestly, it did. It did. And yeah, it did look Photoshop. It did. Those pictures look Photoshop. They did. They accused Megan. What's so interesting about Megan's pictures? Her haters, they Photoshop her pictures, right? Because that's how pretty she is. Right? She's naturally pretty. She's a naturally pretty woman. Okay. But they Photoshop her pictures to make her look ugly or crazy, right? The other woman, they Photoshop her pictures to make her look beautiful and glamorous. But you know what? Let me stop. Let me stop because I'm being a little misogynistic here, pitting two women up against each other. So let me stop. Let me stop. Special case, stop. All right. See, we got almost 400 in the chat. What time is it? I don't want to keep you guys too long. Um. All right, Joan. We'll see you later. Okay. Thanks for joining us in the chat. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about Christopher. How do you say his name? Mr. Christopher. Is it Boozy? Booski? I'll just call it Mr. Christopher. His report. Honestly, I don't really want to focus too much on it because I really don't want to give them too much shine, But we've been calling this out for years, right? Success Squad. We've been calling this out for years. Okay. Black Queen said no, she does not deserve our grace. No, no, she does not deserve our grace. But again, I don't want to talk too much about the latest report, the third report that Christopher did, Bots Centennial did, because we've been calling this out for years, right? We always knew that there had to have been some type of coordinated um, hate smear campaign going on against Meghan and Harry, right? We all knew it was coordinated. We just weren't too sure how or who the players were and how this was being implemented, right? But we all knew that there was a coordinated hate smear, character assassination attack against Harry and Meghan, but more so Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, right? And we all knew that some of these royal, quote unquote, journalists, aka royal rodent journalists, were a part of that, right? Many in the Success Squad knew that the hateful half sister devil's spawn was a part of that too. We all knew she was involved in a lot of that bullshit too, right? Because the half sister devil spawn, she hates Meghan. Okay, literally hates Meghan. Okay, her own daughter said that. All right, I was reading somewhere where the half sister devil spawn own daughter said that her mom used to tell her stories about how much she hated Meghan. Okay. So it's not surprising that she's a part of that whole, old lady hate smear campaign club. Okay. It's not surprising at all. Um, like I was saying, I don't really want to talk too much about it because, when I read the report, it was disturbing. It was a disturbing report. It really was. It was disturbing to me. That people can be that, you know, hateful and to be that invested. Okay. But I think the reason why they became more invested, more and more and more and more invested was because of the money, right? If you're making money like that too, then yeah, you're gonna constantly be on your computer all day long, coming up with conspiracy theories and tweeting out stuff that's not true so you can make money. So, it does make sense why they are so invested and constantly putting hateful content and constantly putting out hateful, product. Makes sense because the money is good. I mean, whoo, the money is very good. Okay, but as a as a squad, um, I think that you know, and this is just my personal opinion, but I think we kind of have to be careful in regards to ending up giving those haters a platform as well. if you understand what I'm saying. Like, if I'm making any sense. Like, I just think we kind of have to be careful in amplifying um what in amplifying them, the individuals, I should say, right? Because they love that shit. They love that shit. They love it, especially um Natasha. Okay, she loves it. I think she gets off on it. She gets off on us talking about her. Okay, because she likes the attention. All right. Now Christopher, she doesn't like because he is really getting to her, and you could tell. You could tell she's starting to, crumble a little bit underneath the pressure when he's constantly, you know, basically calling her out. And you could tell it's getting to her. But just think we as a squad, we just kind of have to be careful in amplifying the individuals. We need to amplify the hate and really hold YouTube and Twitter accountable. Okay. We really need to be amplifying the CEO of YouTube. Okay. Constantly tweeting about her, how she is condoning and supporting monetizing hate against Black women, women of color, and their innocent children. Okay. That should be our focus. All right. And I'm not trying to tell people what to do, but we really got to focus on these CEOs of these companies because they're the ones that are giving these hateful ghouls the platforms to be able to spew this hate and make all this money. Okay. And these CEOs and these presidents or whatever of these companies, they're allowing this shit to happen because they're making money off of it. They're making money off of it. All right. So it's like we really got to amplify, calling these CEOs out, of Twitter and YouTube. Okay. Twitter and YouTube. I don't know too much about Facebook. He hasn't really said a lot about Facebook, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of hate on Facebook as well. But it's like these haters have really spread the hate around in regards to these different social media platforms. I mean, they are everywhere, right? Reddit is horrible. They got horrific Megan Duchess of Success hate going on over there. And there was another one that I saw, even linked um in. If somebody posts something positive about Meghan Markle, Duchess of Success, I mean, you see a lot of trolls in the comments. Okay, you see a lot of trolls that just shoot in the comments. So, but it's up to these CEOs of these companies. We really need to call these people out. We really, really do. Who is the CEO of YouTube? I just looked her up, and she's a woman, allowing all this hate to go on the YouTube platform, and it's horrible. And from what I'm hearing from Christopher is that they're just ignoring him. They're not answering him. They're ignoring him, and like they're just burying their heads in the sand. Her the YouTube CEO, Mountain View, California. She's got 337,000 followers. Her name is Susan. Lord knows I don't know how to say her last name, but her name is Susan. And she spells it. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Holler at her, Sexist Squad. Give her a shout out. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Lydia. Call these people out. Give her a shout out. Okay? Give her a shout out. Put her ass on blast. All right? She ought to be ashamed of herself, allowing all this hate, all this targeted harassment on YouTube. All right? Like, holler at her. Show her some love, Success Squad. Show her some love. All right. It's like you are the CEO of a company and you are providing a platform to allow people to target and, harass people with conspiracy theories, hate, racism. You are allowing people to recruit other people to physically harm somebody? Like really? I mean, like one of those haters is actually recruiting people to physically harm Megan the Duchess of Sussex. I mean, that's just insane. That is insane. And see, it's like somebody well, I just saw somebody in the chat, right? Money, it is about the money. And see, and the reason why the money plays so much a big part in this is because those guys are willing to say anything for the money. They will say anything for the money, okay? Because they know that the more trashier they get, the more dangerous they get, right? The more way out of bounds they get with what they say and what they do, it brings in more money. They are really willing to take it there because of the money. They'll say anything. They will say anything for the money. And then they'll turn around and say, "Oh, I'm just playing. I was just playing. We're just having fun. You guys can't take a joke, okay?" It's for the money. They will say anything for the money, okay? And another reason why they will say anything for the money is because, we all know it's because their racism that they have for Megan and Duchess of Sussex emboldens them to say it, okay? The racism that they have emboldens them to say it. They don't mind saying it because they don't feel that she's worthy, that she's worth anything. They don't feel like her life matters. All right. And Prince Harry, I mean, they look at him and they're like, "Well, you made the choice to marry this half black woman. So, fuck you too." Right? Right? So it's like their racism and their hatred that they have for her, right? Emboldens them and makes them feel confident and makes them feel like they have the right to say what they say. Okay. But the money really amplifies it though. It really, really does. The money really amplifies and emboldens them to say what they say. They will really take it there. And then they'll turn around and say, "Hey, we're just playing. We don't really mean it. You know, so what? Who cares? Can you guys take a joke? We're just playing." I mean, it's crazy, but it's very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. They have radicalized, so many people against her. Somebody who's never committed a crime, and it's very, 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 very scary. Very scary. But anyway, God bless Christopher. God bless Bot Centennial. God bless them. Because we have been waiting for somebody like this, right? Haven't we, Sex Squad? We have been waiting for somebody to really do a deep research project on this hate smear campaign against Megan, Duchess of Sussex. We all knew that it was coordinated. We all knew that there was some type of coordination, right? And that the media had something to do with it, that there were some journalists that had something to do with it. But I still feel like there's still a missing piece to this puzzle, right? And I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I still feel like there's a big, powerful entity that is still pulling the strings. I do. Okay. I still feel like the institution, there's somebody in the institution that is helping the old lady gang out. What do you guys think? I just really do. I really do. I think that there's still somebody in the institution that is pulling the strings. Okay. Like, why in the world would People Magazine pull the article on Bot Centennial report? Like, why would they pull that article? Why? Somebody is pulling the strings in the institution. I really feel that. Okay. And I think, right? I think it's a possibility that, you know, somebody may know that and they can't say it because they can't quite prove it yet. Okay. I really, what do you guys think? Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Miss Alice. We really, really appreciate your donation. It helps us keep the channel going and it helps us to continue having these wonderful, lovely chats. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, who do you guys think? Who do you guys think? I mean, there somebody. I just don't think that those women are that smart. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't think they're that smart. I do think that one of them is a big time con artist. You know what I mean? She's a big time con artist. I mean, somebody who was a madam and all that stuff. Those guys are big time con artists. But I don't think that she's that smart. I don't think she's that smart. I don't think they're that smart, and I don't think they're that sophisticated in regards to giving lessons on how to, buy um, bots and Twitter followers and how to manipulate, VPNs and stuff like that. I don't think they're that smart. I don't. I think that there is somebody in the institution that is very technically savvy. Okay, this person's is very savvy in the technical department and they know how to manipulate, you know, certain things and they're teaching these ladies how to do it. Okay. And I think that a lot of their followers are fake. I really do now. Follow me. I think a lot of the followers that they have are fake. And I think a lot of the money that they make that they're being paid for by somebody in the institution. What do you guys think? Okay. They talk about conspiracy theories all day long. This is my conspiracy theory. Okay. It's either somebody in the institution or it's some bigwig that um that runs, like, a lot of people think that it's Murdoch, right? I thought I saw it in the chat. Okay. And it could be, but I just don't think that they're doing all this on their own. I don't. I don't think they're that smart. I don't think they're that sophisticated. I think a lot of the followers that they have are fake. I think that they're people that are paid. I think a lot of the followers that those three old bats have are just paid people, people that are paid. I do. I do. I think a lot of the followers are fake and I think they're paid. Okay. And I think a lot of the money that's coming in, I don't think it's from their followers. I don't. Okay. All that money? Mm, I don't think so. What do you guys think? All that money? Mm, I think a lot of that stuff. I think a lot of the followers are fake. I think a lot of those stuff is bought and paid for. I think a lot of people who post, a lot of negative stuff about Meghan and Harry, I think a lot of those people are paid. Okay. A lot of that hate is paid hate. Okay. Too many of those accounts, you got to post something every hour on the hour about Megan Duchess of Success. Every time a company or somebody says something positive about Megan Duchess of Success, all of these hate accounts come in the comments immediately. You guys notice that? As soon as somebody posts something positive about Megan Duchess of Success, the first comment is a hater. The very first comment is a damn hater. Does that make any sense to you? People getting paid. They getting paid. A lot of this hate is fake hate. The people are getting paid for this. Okay? They got camps set up where people are getting paid. People are sitting at home getting paid. All they do is sit on social media all damn day long and look for anything Megan, Duchess of Success. As soon as somebody posts something positive, as soon as a journalist, okay, post something positive or post a positive article, the first comment, bam, it's a troll. Something negative. That shit is paid for. All right. Bye, Patricia. Thank you for being a part of the chat. We'll see you next time, okay? Thank you, Black Queen. It's too coordinated. That's what I'm trying to say. It's too coordinated. It's too coordinated. Somebody here, right here. Where did I just see that at? I gotta highlight that. There you go. Automatic responses. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. They are paying, I would say, over 100 people. And their job is to stay on social media. They got these people divided up in groups. It's like this group over here, this is my Twitter group. This group over here, this is my YouTube group. This group over here, this is my was it Reddit group. Okay. What's that other website? Quora? Is that how you say it? Quora? This group over here, you guys are in charge of posting stuff on that website. Okay. They got these people divided up in groups on different social media platforms, and their job is anything positive on Megan, Duchess of Success, you comment something negative right away. It's too coordinated. Okay. It's too coordinated. It's too fast. Like this person said, like Robin said, automated responses, automatic responses. Any of you guys agree with me? I see a lot of people do agree with me, right? I mean, it's people. I mean, please hear me when I say this. Okay, please understand me when I say this. Okay, I love Megan Duchess of Sussex. I've been a fan of hers since her Suits days. All right, I'm that chick. Okay, I was a fan of hers during her Suits days. Okay, Suits was my show. All right. I mean, really, Gina Torres. I watched Suits because of Gina Torres. But I was a casual fan of Megan. Okay. I was a casual fan of Megan, Duchess of Sussex. And then when I saw her at the UN um, women event and, she got recognized and she was there with her mom, I was like, bet. That's when I became a diehard fan. Okay. So, anyway, so hear me out. I'm a huge fan of Megan. So just listen to what I have to say. Right. Megan has fans. She's got her hardcore fans, and she has casual fans, and she has people that casually like her, and she's got people like you and I who are diehard fans and stands, right? But when you really put this into content or context, right? Especially here in America, the average person on the street is not following Harry and Meghan like that. Okay? And that's not a bad thing, what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, if you walk down the street, right, wherever you live, the average person doesn't follow them like that. The average person isn't on social media following Harry and Meghan like that. Okay? And that's not a good thing or a bad thing. Okay? I'm just saying, people live their lives. People aren't into, you know, Harry and Meghan like that. Just like you have people who aren't into Beyonce like that. Doesn't mean that they don't like them. It's just that they're just not into that. Okay? So, trying to constantly put this narrative out there that everybody hates her is just not working. Okay? And I'm sorry, but when you really sit back and look at it, it's like you could tell that a lot of this hatred is fake hatred. It's paid hatred. Okay? It's paid hatred. And I could have swore in that report that it does state that a lot of um you know these posts and the comments and stuff is recruited, right? They recruit people to do this stuff. And the reason why they're recruiting people to do this is because these people are getting paid. They're getting paid. It's paid hatred, right? It's paid hatred. Okay. So what do you guys think? You think the hate agendas have a negative effect? And see, I think it depends on where you live. I think it depends on where you live. Um, Honestly, my experience has been that you have people who like her, you have people who casually like them, you have people who don't. I know people who don't like Harry and Meghan. They don't like them, but they don't hate them like that. Okay. They're just like, oh, those two get on my nerves, but let them live their lives. That's been my experience. Okay. It's not people who I know who don't like them. It's not like a deep-seated hatred. They're just like, "Oh, they just get on my nerves." Right? But it's in the category of they get on my nerves because they're just rich and famous people who complain all the time. You see what I'm saying? So, anyway, we are going to go ahead and end this chat, in this talk. We appreciate you guys coming and joining us, but it's getting kind of late. And I think I've said my spiel for tonight. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to talk about anything before we end this chat? Let's see what's going on in the chat. So make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate all of the donations. Success Squad, we are a global squad. We are an international squad. Let's see, what are you guys talking about? Anybody have any questions? Thank you very much, Miss Beverly. Yeah, and somebody did bring up in the chat, and I meant to address that, but it is true. It is true that there are celebrities that have paid for police protection. in the United Kingdom. I had read somewhere, everybody brings up the Kate Moss example at her wedding, but I had read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true, but I had read somewhere that Naomi Campbell had paid for police protection. Okay. Which is interesting because I've also read somewhere that she actually attacked the police, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. But, you know, that's one thing I love about the squad. The squad does research, and it's actually posted, I think, on the Metropolitan Police UK website that you actually can pay for police protection. So, it just goes to show how, a lot of these rural rodent commentators, they just lie. They be on TV lying, right? They be on TV just straight lying. You can't believe nothing that comes out their mouth. But anyway, yes, whoever brought that up in the chat, it is true that there are celebrities, there are famous people that pay for metropolitan police protection. And my thing is too is that over here in the United States, we pay, okay, we pay for former presidents um security, okay? We pay for that. Just think, Donald Trump. We pay for his security because he's a former president. Can you believe that shit? And we also pay for his adult children's police protection. Okay, because they are the children of a former president. Okay? Bill Clinton. We pay for his police protection. Okay? Because he's a former president. All right. So that's nothing new here in the United States. You have former dignitaries who we still pay for police protection for. So President Obama and Michelle Obama, we still pay for their police protection. Which I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. Anything for Barack. Anything. But oh my God, don't tell me that. Naomi's charity is also underneath investigation. I was wondering why she was so quiet. I was wondering why she was so quiet because she done had that little whatever position that she got within the royal family. I mean, it's like that news went in one ear and out the other, right? But anyway, squaddies, we're going to go ahead and end sexist talk. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yes, thank you, Sherry Ware. Don't forget about Prince Harry's um, Better Up event that's going to be on February 3rd. Okay. So I'm looking forward to that. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to in the Success Squad. We really, really do. Um, the Invictus games, right? They're coming really, really soon, right? So that's going to be amazing, and I hope that there are some squaddies that are going to that. So it's going to be cool. The Invictus games are coming up, so look out for that. And of course, we got Prince Harry's memoir that's coming out. So that's going to be good. Yes, yes. I would keep on saying security, police protection, but it is. It's the Secret Service. Thank you. The Secret Service. We still pay the Secret Service to protect former President Donald Trump and his grown ass children. I mean, I don't mind paying Secret Service for, President Obama, Michelle Obama, and their children. I don't mind that. That's okay. You could take, I don't mind doing that, but But anyway, like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this chat. I appreciate everybody for listening and chiming in. I will make some people moderators because I was checking out and there were some trolls that entered the chat. Like I said, the trolls and the haters, they on fire. They on fire because of this report that came out in regards to, the old lady gang and what they've been doing in regards to monetizing hate and making thousands in regards to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry, but more so Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Some pretty disturbing things on those platforms. But anyway, we're going to keep our heads up high, and we're just going to continue to uplift our faves. All right, everybody. Good night, everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast. And you know how we do here at Megan, Duchess of Advocacy podcast. I'm going to end it with our famous quote, our famous chant, I should say. All right, here we go. Continue to wear your SS on your chest because you know we are the best. Good night, everybody. Hydrate and stay safe. I will see you on Twitter. I will see you on Instagram. We're going to put out a brand new podcast tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, new podcast. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Good night.